Okay, first things, apologies. I haven't made a video in a few weeks. Few reasons. I went way off the track with things. I got very fat for some reason. Had a lot of stomach problems. That turned out to be a viral bug. And then I went on holiday to Tenerife for a week. Believe it or not, I was brown, but I seem to have faded very quickly, which proves a point. I'm not ginger, because if I was ginger, I wouldn't have tanned. Anyway, really severe water retention when I was abroad. Couldn't get a handle on it at all. Came back, got control of it, and it would appear that to some degree I am insulin resistant. Now, I think I've had this for a long time. I don't think it's anything to do with my current insulin protocol, because I've hardly run the insulin protocol, to be quite honest. So I'm running Matador quite a lot now from Anabolic Designs, and that's really helping. And the water retention has reduced massively. Still got a little bit, but I think what I've got now is it's all lower limb, and I think it's more in relation to nerve pain. It seems to be the water retention gets a little bit worse when the nerve pain's at its worst. Regarding that, it is improving. I'm more mobile, managing to spend more time on my feet, so that's a good thing. But I did go through quite a dark patch for a week or two. Me and Shah, my wife, got talking, and she expressed that she was finding it very taxing, the whole thing, particularly the impact of my injury. And she was getting a bit pissed off, to say the least. For me, that was it. I'll be honest. I don't mind suffering myself. I don't mind putting up with the pain and the issues and everything else that goes with it, the constant eating and the problems that come with pushing the limits. You know, this was never going to be a smooth ride, and I accepted that a long time ago. But when it starts to affect my family in a negative way, then to me the price was too high. So that was it. I was done. I was stopping, giving it all up. Anyway, we talked, and we have a family motto: you never go backwards. And she basically turned around and said, no, you're not stopping. Much how she doesn't like it at the moment, and much how she's pissed off with me being injured and its impact it has on his everyday life, that is the biggest issue. Not so much my training or my drug use, though the diet does get on her tits quite a bit. So she says, I'm going to finish it. She supports me for that, and she wants me to finish it, which has given me a renewed vigour in a way. I must admit, I was struggling a little bit with motivation, and I've never been on cycle and not gained, so the first month of this cycle has been a complete waste. I've not gained a thing. I've learnt a lot, but I've not made any progress. So she said basically that she wanted me to complete this, and that actually inspired me a little bit, because it was like, if she's willing to sacrifice what she's sacrificing, the least I can do, give this everything I've fucking got. So I had 3 good workouts back end of last week. A scheduled off day Sunday and Monday, and then went back into the gym yesterday, and it was crap. However, there's been some ongoing problems with a family member for quite a while, and that stepped up a notch yesterday, and to say my head was up my arse is a mild understatement. It's been a very stressful time with this particular family member, and there's been a lot of effort and a lot of stress and a lot of heartache over what's been going on, and it's continuing, and it just got the better of me yesterday. I don't mind admitting it. I just couldn't get my head into it at all. However, my diet is on point. I've pulled back in from the excess I caused. My water retention is now massively under control. I'm feeling positive about my training. My training is going well, and I feel like I'm now in a position where I can make progress. I've started to bring my carbs up a little bit this week by an extra 50 grams, with the intention of next week of adding in a whole new meal with an extra 70 grams of carbs and 70 grams of protein. And in general, I'm feeling all right. I attended the West Yorkshire Sikh festival on Sunday. I was invited down there, and they have a bench press competition, and I thought I'd try my hand. And I did a 220, which I've not had that weight in my hands on bench for a very long time, so I was pleased with that. Don't get me wrong, it hurt. A lot of pain in my legs and hips, but it went down and it went back up. Didn't quite lock it out properly, but the strange thing was it felt the lightest 220s ever felt for me, which was a positive thing. And like I say, it's been a rough couple of weeks and there's been a lot of fuck ups, and I've been in a bit of a dark place with it all, but I've come out now feeling positive, feeling strong, feeling motivated. Diet's under control and on track. It's where I want it to be, and I'm going to start moving forward. So this is really why you haven't had a update, because I've just been bogged down in myself. I don't really know what else to say, to be honest. I mean, that's about it. I'm hoping to try and get a lot more regular with these updates now, and get back into the swing of things. And really, that's it. There's not much else to tell you. I went through a rough patch. I doubted myself. Added the stress of the problems with this family member, and then my wife being a bit pissed off with everything. It just all got on top of me. But we've talked, we've agreed, and like I said, I was more than willing to walk away. To me, the cost of her being bothered by it all wasn't worth it, but she says no, she wants me to finish it, so in her honour I'm going to give it everything I've fucking got, and we will see. So effectively I'm starting again. So yesterday was the 1st of September, so I've got September, I've got October, I've got November, and I've got 2 weeks into December, so I've literally got roughly 15 weeks. Not tons of time, so I need to get my head down, get my arse in gear and push hard, and that's what I intend to do. So here we go. Strange start, never had one like this, never had this amount of problems before, but I seem to be on top of everything now. So we're going to push on and let's see what we can fucking do.